First, we meet our aristocrat. She's rich, she's miserable, and she's wearing enough lace to choke a swan. She looks at this billion-dollar ship and sees a floating prison. But wait, enter the scrappy artist. He wins a ticket in a poker game literally minutes before the ship leaves. Moral of the story? Gambling works, kids. Well, sometimes. The ropes are released. Massive engines roar to life. Crowds wave handkerchiefs as the Titanic slowly pulls away from the dock. The orchestra plays. Smoke pours into the sky. Even Captain Edward Smith stands proudly on the bridge, commanding the most advanced ship ever built. As the ship glides into open water, passengers cheer, unaware of what lies ahead. The artist and the aristocrat meet at the back of the ship. She's having a crisis. He's got a sketchbook and some very deep thoughts. Soon, he's teaching her how to spit off the deck and dance in third class. It's the classic girl meets boy. Boy shows her a good time. Girl realizes her fiancé is basically a human cardboard box trope. But while they are busy making steam on car windows in the cargo hold, and the bridge is receiving ice warnings like they're spam emails. Delete. Unsubscribe. They're going full throttle into a frozen minefield. Then, 11:40 p.m. Crunch. It wasn't a head-on hit. It was a scrape down the side of a long-distance relationship. And just like that, the unsinkable ship starts taking a very unwanted bath. Now it's a race against physics. The band starts playing the world's most depressing encore, and the lifeboats are leaving half empty because, get this, they didn't want to clutter the deck. Brilliant. Our duo ends up at the back of the ship as it stands straight up like a tombstone. One plunge later, and they're in the freezing Atlantic. And here it is, the door. The piece of wood that launched 1,000 internet arguments. She gets on. He tries it tips, and he says, nah, I'll just freeze. Jack, buddy, there was room. Shift to the left. She promises to never let go, and then immediately lets go of his hand so he can sink into the abyss. Cold, literally. Flash forward to the modern day. Old Rose tells the story, then tosses a multi-million-dollar diamond into the ocean instead of giving it to her struggling granddaughter. Absolute legend. And that's the Titanic, a story about how love is fleeting, but ice is forever. Smash that like button if your team, they both fit.